Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Kira and we're back with another cash stuffing today. Sorry I'm a little late on this one, but got a little busy. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna jump in. So let's just move a couple of these things out the way. And I actually forget how much we're stuffing today. So I have the money here. We're just going to count it. So this is a combination of when I got paid last week and a little bit of side hustle money that I accumulated last week. And then this $5 off to the side here is another little bit of side hustle money that I got today. Sold some jewelry to somebody. So I don't know what I'm doing with this 5 yet, so we will see as we go along. So I'm gonna go ahead and count it all. And here we go. 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 130, 140, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170, 175, 180, 185, 190. 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 201, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So in total, we are cash stuffing 220. So I have my little cash breakdown sheet off to the side here of where funds are going to be going. And then along the way, we will figure out where we're putting that extra $5. All right, so starting off with our pink binder today. So all the family sinking funds are getting stuffed. So first up, we have my parents' anniversary, and did I forget to put them in this budget? Yeah, I'm missing. Oh, no, I'm not. I forgot I already had some. Okay, I got it. Never mind. I'm going cuckoo. Okay, so mom and dad's anniversary is getting 8, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, and today, oh my God, today it's March. Can you guys believe it? Like, time waits for no one. This is just craziness. So I have 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. So 60 bucks is in here. And then this envelope, actually, I need to start beefing this up. So I'm going to be putting a lot more in here this month because my parents' anniversary is April 2nd. So I want to make sure that I have my full goal amount, which is $100. So I'm probably going to have to stuff this twice. I'm probably going to have to stuff it next week when I get paid, and then again the following week, which when it would be normally getting stuffed anyway. All right, Mother's Day is getting $4. And that should bring us up to 36. So I got 1, 2, little crankly ones here, 3 and 4. So it should be 36 here. So it should be 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 36. We love to see this. All these sinking funds growing. Okay, next up, Mother's birthday, which is getting $4 again here. And this one will be 28. Brought up to 28. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Huh. Oh, I messed up here. I didn't even see that. So it's actually 32. So this one was actually 28 at the end of, what's it called? January. And it is now at 32. I'm like, what? Wait. 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31, 2. Yeah, 32. Interesting. Okay. Well, we all make boo-boos, right? That was mine. All right. Next up. My sister, Mish, her birthday, she's getting $8 today in her envelope. Which, gotta bring up, see how much that brings us up to. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that brings down to 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. 64 in my sister's birthday envelope. All right, next up we got Father's Day is getting $8 today. Which should also bring us up to 64. So, whoops, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's count this up really quick. And we have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. 1, 2, 3, and 64, and Father's Day. All right, my dad's birthday is getting $4 today. And this will be brought up to 32. Okay, got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Some of these ones are just doing the most here. All right. Anyway, all right. So Dad's birthday now has 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31, and 2. So 32 in Dad's birthday. Okay. Beauty. So I made it a little bit over 3 weeks. I mentioned in my last video that I was going to probably have to go get my nails done like sooner than I had thought, because I had just gotten them done the last time and I didn't tell the girl to cut them down when I probably should have gotten them cut down. So anyway, so I made it over 3 weeks and I spent the entire $50 because I had 2 of my nails that basically the acrylic kind of popped off and basically essentially they had to be redone. And then I got them all cut down, way down. I don't like them long. I like nubs. I like them cut to the skin. I know, my thing. But so yeah, so they're feeling great, and I technically won't be due to get my nails done for 2 more weeks. And then when I go back in 2 more weeks, I will get them cut down. I'm happy to report though that my damaged nail is coming back very nicely. I got a little anxious and I kind of was playing with that one, and I kind of popped it off because I wanted to see what it was looking like, and it is growing back very nicely. You can't even tell that I messed it up. But it is looking good. So in the meantime, I am going to be stuffing $35 in beauty today. So this is going to go towards my refill appointment, because I'll probably have to go like another month or so before this nail fully grows back all the way. It's like there's a nail there now, but now it needs to grow out a little bit more, so it's like not like like fully to the skin, like where it's going to be irritated. So 35. And then my sister and I, we booked our next hair appointment. So that's coming up in the beginning of April as well. So that's what this extra money is going to be going towards too. So towards the next hair appointment and towards next nail. So 35. So 20, 30, and 35 we're adding in here. And that's all that Beauty has. So today is, I keep forgetting what the date is. I don't know why. So 35 is in Beauty. And then that is it for this binder. It's getting a little thickums. Might have to try to see if I can condense this soon. All right. Next up, our pretty flower envelope. Our flower binder. Oh my God, I have a story for y'all. So last week, me and my friend were hanging out, and we were just hanging out at my house, and then, I have like just bottles of wine in my basement from like having girls' nights and people just bringing their bottles or whatever, and then I just end up keep accumulating them. So she opened up this bottle of wine, and then, we're sipping it. So it was like a regular like plastic cup, like about 16 ounces with ice. And then granted, I didn't even drink it all. I drank barely half the cup. So I'm just sipping it. It was a very good, delicious wine though, let me tell you. But the problem is, so my friend was like, oh, she was leaving. Cool, no problem. So she was leaving for the night, and then I got up off the couch because we were in the basement. So I got up to go upstairs, and I noticed like I was out of breath, but like, that's a little normal for me because like, I get out of breath here sometimes when I'm coming up steps. So naturally, I didn't think anything of it because, Christmas is getting 20, by the way. Think anything of it because, it's normal for me to be a little out of breath. So now I go upstairs for the night, shower, then I get in the bed. Next thing you know, I realize like I'm wheezing, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm wheezing. What is going on? And that was strange because I haven't felt like that, or like really heard myself wheeze like that in like a really long time. Now, quick backstory, I have asthma. I was diagnosed when I was 4. However, I've kind of somewhat grown out of the asthma. Like I don't have it as severe as I did when I was young and growing up. But it was just strange. And I was like, what is going on? Next thing you know, my hands are literally like, I'm itching the skin off of my hands. I am just, my body feels weird. I'm just like, what is going on? And next thing you know, I get all congested in the nose and throat mouth area, and my nose starts running excessively all night long. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going through my mind. I'm like, all right, what did I eat today? Like the only thing that was really out of normal was really the wine, honestly, because like I'm not a drinker like that. I'm a social drinker. So I'm not like a person that drinks like every day or even once a week, to be honest with you. Like I'm definitely not a drinker like that. So I was like, it has to be that wine. That's just so weird. Like I've never felt like this before. It was just so strange. So normally if I like feel like I'm having a reaction to something, because so I'm allergic to cats and dogs. So some of my family members have dogs. So like if I'm at their house for too long, I start to react to the dogs. So usually what happens is after I leave their house, like if it's like a holiday or something, and I'll leave, I'll go home, I'll shower, get the stuff off, get cleaned up, and then I'll double up on my Zyrtec allergy pill because I have seasonal allergies, so I take Zyrtec every night. So I said, well, I'll just take another Zyrtec pill tonight, being as though I'm like something weird is going on. So normally I'll wake up the next morning, I'll be a little stuffy, but I'll be better. You know what I mean? But this was like bad. This is even worse from when I'm around the dogs or whatever. So I'm trying to sleep. I can't sleep because my nose is just uncontrollably running all night long. And I literally don't sleep. Like, I'm just up all night long and frustrated because I feel like absolutely horrible. Like, I never felt like this before. And it was just so weird. So now we're into the next morning, Sunday morning, because this was it happened Saturday night. It started around 9:30, by the way, Saturday night, and it continued all day long on Sunday morning. So finally, around, I don't know, like 10, 11 o'clock, I think my news finally in the morning, by the way, started to calm down a little bit, and I was able to finally fall asleep. So it was probably like late morning. So like me, I'm gonna say like 11 o'clock, I probably fell asleep, and I didn't wake up until 6 p.m. Sunday night. So finally I get up. I did feel a little bit better, but I still, like, my body just felt like, I don't know, like I was just out of it. And I said, well, let me just get up. Let me get something to eat, because I hadn't eaten all day. So I go out. I go get something to eat. I come back to the house. And literally, I'm like freaking completely winded. Like, I did so much. And I literally just drove to go pick up dinner at curbside and came back right in the house. I was probably going like 10, 15 minutes. And then from just going to the car, driving and coming back and then coming back, and I was like, all that had me completely winded, and I was just out of it. So finally I was like, I hadn't talked to my mom all day. Of course, I call my mom like every day. It's like my best friend, of course. Well, she is my best friend. So I call my mom and I'm like, just checking on her and seeing what's up. And then I, kind of just proceed to tell her like what happened. And I told her like I still kind of didn't feel good. And I was looking at the clock and it was like 7 or almost 7 o'clock at this point. Now, granted, this is started at 9:30 Saturday night. So in this one, we're approaching the 24-hour mark, and I still feel terrible. So my mom's like, well, who do you sound like? Because I kind of got on her about, not wanting to go to the emergency room of last month or whatever. Well, in January when she got sick. And I'm like, yeah, I probably should. I said, I started to go to the emergency room this morning, but I figured I would just let it play out and throughout the day, and hopefully I would feel better. But I still feel like terrible, like something crazy is going on. So lo and behold, she's like, why don't you just go to patient first? So I Googled it real quick. Patient first closed at 8 o'clock. So I hurried up and got some clothes back on. And then I ran out and went to patient first. And then my dad met me over there, moral support. Shout out to him. And I go to get checked out, and it appeared that pretty much I was having like a allergic reaction to this wine. And I literally brought the wine with me. I was like, this is what I'm pretty sure that I had a reaction to, because I didn't know if they were going to like take blood or try to like pinpoint what the issue was. But essentially, like, it just boiled down to I had an allergic reaction to this wine, and it was pretty severe. It was crazy. I'd never felt like that before. And then they prescribed me like a steroid to take over like 3 days. They gave me the steroid while I was there, and I started to feel better probably about an hour after it kicked in, and then I took it up like the 3 days after that. But all in all, like, that was just like the craziest experience of my life. Sorry that was kind of a long sort of story, but like, I just had to tell y'all. Like, I'm gonna I took a picture of the wine that I had brought with me to patient first, but that way I knew like the brand. I don't know if it's the brand. I don't know if like my body's just changing, because I did just turn 35, and I'm just like, all of a sudden all this weird stuff is just happening. But it was just strange. But like I said, I've never had that type of experience before with anything. And it was just weird because, like I said, I'm not like an everyday drinker. I'm like a social drinker, and I only drink once in a blue moon. And again, like, I didn't even drink the full cup. Like, I literally had like barely half the cup. And I'm thinking to myself, can I only imagine what the heck would have happened had I drank the whole cup, like, and maybe even gotten more, because it was delicious wine. So I don't know if it's like that specific brand that I can't have, if there's something in that, some kind of ingredient just obviously didn't sit well with my body. And it was just crazy. When I tell y'all, I was going through it. I was like, I don't even know. I should have just went to the emergency room like early Sunday morning, but I was like, no, like, I just was thinking about, the long wait and this and that, and I just didn't feel like all that. But then I ended up going to patient first anyway, because it was just strange. And like I said, I was approaching the 24-hour mark at that point, and I was like, I need to get checked out, because this is just something's not right here. So shout out to the wine that, I don't know, it just didn't sit well with me. So anyway, so Christmas got 20. We should be at 140 now. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 130, and 140. Yeah, it was crazy. I was like beside myself. I was like, what is happening? So they literally had to give me a steroid to kind of like, and I, you know, I still felt a little weary on Monday. But all in all, I felt, I did feel better, but you know, as the days went on, I felt better, but, all right, vacation. Vacation isn't getting anything. Oh my God, we're almost done paying off our cruise, me and my family. I'm so excited. And then I can start working on getting this, vacation spending goal up. All right, medical is getting $10. Oh, look, I talked so long, I dried out my Sharpie. Go me. Yeah, sorry if that was a little chatty, but look, I had to tell y'all because that was crazy. I like couldn't believe it. I was like, what is happening? What is happening? So yeah. So medical got 10. We should be at 130 now. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 120. I mean 110, 120, 130. Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, wow, what is happening? What is happening? Yeah, I was like beside myself. It was the craziest experience. And my friend felt so bad. I was like telling her, I'm like, yo, I think that wine like messed me up. She's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, it wasn't your fault. Like, it totally wasn't her fault. It was just wine that didn't agree with me. I mean, it was at my house. It was technically my wine. So it had nothing to do with anything she did. I mean, yeah, she, you know, put it out, like, you know, was like, hey, want to open this? And I was like, I don't care, you know, whatever. I was just going with the flow. So, okay, car care is getting 20. Speaking of car, my car is due for its first inspection this month. I already made the appointment. The appointment is on the 21st or the 22nd. Yeah, one of them. And envelope should be at $270 now. So definitely trying to beat this up because I want to hurry up and I want to fund this sinking fund to get it to my goal. And then I want to make sure I have enough money to get it inspected, which it shouldn't even cost me. It should be less than about $100 to get it inspected because they cover the state inspection and then the other inspection I do have to pay for. And then I'm going to need an oil change. So that's like literally the only things I'm going to need on the car. So, all right. So car care now has 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 260, 265, and 270. Doing really good with this car care envelope too. Doing good. Car insurance is getting $48. So backstory on this, I'm trying to save for the 6 months for when my insurance renews in August because it's on a 6-month policy. So 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. So yeah, just trying to save for the 6 months so that way it's just one less bill to worry about. And sometimes it does come out a little bit cheaper. So the goal for this envelope is like $700, but I think it's a little less than $700, maybe like $660 or $670, but maybe it will go down too. That would be nice if it went down a couple bucks too. So car insurance now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 210, 215, 220, 225, 230, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, $240. We are killing this envelope. Killing it. I love it. This has been a goal for probably about a year. And now I'm like, finally, I slammed the hammer and was like, I got to do this for me. Okay. Next envelope is baby. Baby's just getting 5 today. Not really a priority at this time. No, I'm not married. I am very much single. Very single. I don't have any children, but I do want to be a mother someday. So just gearing up for whenever that time wants to come or will come. So in cash, we have 20, and then in the bank, I have a little account, sub-account that I start, a little savings account bucket that I started for that has 20 in there. So in total, it should be $40, but 20 in cash. So 5, 10, 15, and 20 in baby. What is, okay. Checking buffer. We're skipping this today. I keep stealing from this envelope. Not really, but, well, I am. So basically what happens is there's a sandwich shop in my area that only takes cash, and I never have cash 90, even though I have them in my envelopes. Don't like to steal from like my other envelopes. I used to do it, but when I started this checking buffer one, there was $50 in here, but now there's only 40 because I took $10 out of here to get my Zep. So let me just mark that here. Minus 10, which brings it to 40. So anyway, I'm just skipping it for now. All right, HOA is getting 18 today. This HOA envelope, I keep writing the wrong date. Oh my God, I keep writing the wrong date. I'm gonna have to fix this tracker. Anyway. So 18, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 in HOA. This covers my quarterly sewer bill, which is actually going to be due next month for the second quarter of the year, all freaking ready, which is just crazy to me. All right. HOA has 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. Excuse my terrible sloppy handwriting. All right, so that is it for this binder. Next up, we have my 100 envelope challenge. Today we are budgeting 23. So 20, 1, 2, 3. And then we have that $5 left. Where the heck am I going to put that 5? All right, so I do still very much want to move like some of the, push these to the back, but I really want to, I'm trying to wait until I get halfway. Once I get halfway, I'll feel like it'll be worth it, because I'm afraid like if I do it too soon, like I'm going to get discouraged because it's not going to fill as many numbers in the back. So I'm just going to hold off for now. So, but doing good with this challenge as well. I don't know exactly what I want to do with this money. I have a couple of ideas. I need to budget for a new kitchen. I want to pay off some debt. There's just a couple of different things I want to do. All right, so what am I going to do with that 5? I'm thinking maybe put it in vacation. Let's see, medical. Yeah, I'm thinking vacation. I think that would be somewhere to put it, because I haven't been really putting anything in here anyway. So let's just throw this in vacation and bring it up to 55. And this is spending money. This isn't like to pay for my vacation. I'm paying for that. Paying towards my vacation separately. And that's almost paid off. So we're going on a cruise this summer, and it's gonna be a pretty long one. We always do a 7-day, but this one's gonna be like an 8-9 day cruise. We're going to 3 different parts of Aruba, so it should be nice. And I think that's why it's a little bit longer, because Aruba is like a little further out. So we added 5 to vacation, and now we brought to 55. Yeah, I have like $1,000 spending goal for vacation. No, I'm not gonna blow all that money on vacation, but I'm just a person that likes to have a nice amount of money when I go on vacation, because if I want, that way I can just do whatever I want to do, and, you know, and not have to, not be a second thought, you know what I mean? When I'm going to do parasailing, or I don't know, I'm just throwing a random thing out there, but I'm just saying, like, all in all, like, that is essentially, you know, I just like to have money. I just like to have a nice chunk of money with me when I go away. I like to be able to just freely do as I please when I'm on vacation, to truly enjoy myself. Buy what I want. If I see something I want, you know what I mean? So it's just like little things like that. So yeah. So yeah, that is going to be it for this cash stuffing. So that's it, my friends. That is it for today's video. Sorry, this one's a little long, got a little chatty, but there's a couple of other things that I did want to share with you guys. So I'm sure some of you may have had some questions like, where are her bills? Where's her gas and food money and this and that? So as for my bills, like I have a mortgage and all the house bills and things like that, and other bills, you know, that I have within my name, whatever. Those bills are being managed through, so basically when I do my budget, I do what I call the half and half method. So whatever the dollar amount is for, like, whatever the half, okay, so let's just take my mortgage for example. So let's just say my mortgage, I take half of that and I put it into a savings bucket at my credit union. I named it the Queendom because that's the name of my house. So I take whatever half of my bill is for whatever, and then I divide it, and then I take that lump sum and I throw it into the Queendom savings bucket at my credit union. Then as bills are coming due, I transfer the money to my checking account and I pay the bill out like that. It's actually been working for me great. Before I used to do it where the first check of the month was like my mortgage, and then the second check of the month was like the rest of my bills, and it was like working, but it wasn't working. So then when it was a magic month, now if you don't know what magic month is, that's when you get paid a third time in a month, I was able to reconfigure my bills and start doing the half and half method. It's been working ever since, and it's what I'm finding is I'm building a small little buffer in that little savings bucket. Nothing huge, but it's something. So it's nice to kind of see that, and then I can just kind of let the bills come in and they just pay out. They come in and they just pay out as I know all my due dates. And then I have my my monthly calendar planner, and then I have everything when everything's due, and as they come out, I check them off. I also track them and manage them on in my notes section in my phone as well. Gas. Now, in regards to gas, now I budget $50 every paycheck for gas. Thankfully, I don't drive a lot because I don't have a life and I don't do nothing. And thankfully, I still work from home. Full-time still right now. Unfortunately, back in April, starting in April, I'm going to be going back to the office on a 2-3 day week schedule. I know 2-3 day. I know that sounds stupid, but it is what it is. So I'm going to be going back to the office 2-3 days a week starting in the beginning of April. And thankfully I don't work far from my job either. I'm like not even 10 minutes from my job. So not like I'm going to be running a lot of gas, but I'm going to be running more gas. So I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to have to up my gas budget, probably another $5 to $10 per paycheck, maybe, but we'll see how that goes once I'm officially back in the office. But what I do with that, so at first I was paying cash for my gas for a long time when I started doing this cash envelope method and budgeting. But I have my bank accounts that I'm associated with, or banks that I'm associated. I'm primarily associated with several credit unions. But I wanted to have like a regular bank, so I opened up a Citizens account like a while ago. And I was like, what am I going to do with this account? It's just here. So what I use it for now, so another fellow budgeter introduced me to a app called Upside. And don't sleep on it, y'all. You can get some real cash back for it. You can get real cash back that you can put it into your bank account, or you can use it and get gift cards. So I've actually cashed out a good $100 off of there already. Like, and I've only been using it for like 6 months, 8 months, something like that. So once I started using the Upside app, the kicker is you can't use cash. You have to use it, pay with a card. So that's kind of, I was like, oh, well, I'll just use that card for that then. Like, no big deal. And that card's probably just going to turn into like my car care fund account probably, because I use that card to like, it's basically my car care account essentially, because I use it for gas only. I deposit money for my gas, whatever I budget for gas, I deposit that money in there only. And then when I knew my car was getting, well, that it was up for renewal for registration, I budgeted that money and I put that money in that account alongside with the gas money. I used that card to get car washes. When my dad, well, I don't know, I think my dad might have got me the car wash back because he was paying for my membership. Shout out to Dad. But I don't know, he like kept switching different car washes. He gets mad sometimes at one and he'll go to somewhere else, and so he didn't have it for a while. So I don't even know if he set my car back up or not. I have to ask him. But either way, I don't wash my car that often. When I feel like it's dirty, and then I'll wash it. But so I use it for that, and then when I get my car inspected this month, I'll use it for that. So essentially, it's like basically going to be my car care fund account at this point. So essentially, I started using a debit card, credit cards on gas because of the Upside app. Don't sleep on it. I'll drop a picture so you guys can like see my referral code for it and just, use it. Like, take advantage of it. Like, save that extra 3-4 cents a gallon, okay? Because gas ain't cheap. Gas is a little back up there again. And yeah, we need to try to save these coins and get some money back if we can. Another app that I use, and I've been using it for years, and it's a really great app. It's called Fetch Rewards, and I'll leave my referral code for that as well. So basically with that app, you essentially just scan your receipts, all your receipts, everything. You scan your receipts and you literally get a minimum of 25 points per receipt. Sometimes, depending on certain items they might be promoting or whatever that might having a promo for, you might even get more points. Like, for instance, like Tostito products, like the salsa and the chips or whatever. Like, I buy that stuff so much because I make a lot of buffalo chicken dip. Yes, I'm a little bit of an addict when it comes to buffalo chicken dip. So like when I buy like stuff like that, sometimes that would be like 50 points. So after you accumulate so many points, you are eligible to cash in those reward points for gift cards. And me personally, right now, I have like over 70,000 plus gift cards. Reward points that I can use towards a gift card. So like everywhere, like restaurants, retail stores, all that. It's really great. I've cashed in like a nice handful of like, what's it called? Amazon gift cards, especially like around the time when I was getting my house. Like, I would cash in a gift card because I've had something in my cart that I've been wanting for like the longest time. And then finally I was like, oh, let me cash in my rewards cards. But yeah, like at a point, my family was like literally sending me receipts or saving the receipts for me because they know like I'm a nut and I scanned all of my receipts. So like, yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to share this couple things with you guys. So as for food, my food budget, I don't really have one. I'm single. I'm not married. I don't have any kids or anything. It's literally just me in here. So like, the way that I kind of do my food budget, I like to bulk shop. I don't like going to the store every other day or every week. I really don't like going like that. Like, if I can go and do a big grocery shopping, like for like one Saturday and just knock it all out and then just not have to go for two months after, like, I'm all for it. So I went bulk shopping a while ago. I just like had extra money in my paycheck and I just went and got like all this meat. So what I've been doing is I've become a pretty good cook over the last it's been about 3 years now that I started cooking, and now I'm in the kitchen. Like, now I'm in there, like I'm doing all kind of stuff. So what I do is I just bought a bunch of meat and I was cooking it, and then I basically would cook for my family, my parents, meaning my parents and my sister, and sometimes my brother too. So I would be cooking dinner, and then my mom would just come after work. She'll pick them up. We call them like prep wolves or whatever. And I'll just cook, and then they'll pick up dinner, and then that's kind of what I do. And then my parents kind of do the same thing. Like sometimes if my mom cooks, I'll go over there for dinner, and depending what it is that she makes, I might bring a bowl home for the next day or whatever. And then sometimes I just have like random stuff. Like I'm just, I try to cook a couple of days a week. This week I kind of took a little break because lately I've been cooking a lot. But not that I'm mad at it, but I just slowed up a little bit this week. But I'll be back on the grind definitely for sure next week, because the meats that I told you that I bought, I'm literally down to like the last like 3 things. I have a roast, some pork chop, and some steak that I use to make pepper steak. So sorry I'm so talkative today. I just really miss you guys. I really did. I was like, oh my god, I gotta make my video. So anyway, so yeah, so that's essentially like what I do for food. And sometimes I eat out. I've actually gotten better with that as far as eating out is concerned, because now like I'm cooking more, like at least 2 days a week. Sometimes 3 days a week. It just depends, because some of the, depending on what it is that I make, it kind of can stretch another day. So yeah. And then this past weekend, just for example, like I cooked 2 days last week, and then my mom cooked all weekend, and then I had like some leftovers that I was able to eat Monday, Tuesday, and then today I ate out. So, different things like that. And it's getting towards the end of the week, stuff like that. So that's essentially like how I manage like my bills, how I budget and manage my gas and food. So yeah, if you guys were just curious and wondering about that, because all you see me stuff is my sinking funds and other things that I have just savings goals for. So just to give you guys a little bit of a background, so I'll leave my referral codes for the Upside app and for the Fetch Rewards. Do not sleep on those apps. I'm trying to tell y'all, like literally all you gotta do is scan your receipts. And then you're gonna get points, and just let them build. Like by the end of the year, depending on like how quickly and how many receipts you can accumulate, you'll have like 50,000 points where you can cash in for like a nice $50 gift card like Amazon. I'm trying to tell y'all. And then the Upside app, like you can just, initially it was like I was cashing in a lot of money because of the promos that they were running, but even still, like it adds up. And I might only have a few dollars in there right now, but like in due time, like I'm gonna be able to cash out a decent amount of money where I can use that like in a sinking fund or savings challenge or something like that. So all this to say, like, just don't sleep on some of this stuff, y'all, because there were certain things I slept on for a long time, like Aldi's. Come on now. Aldi's is the plug. Aldi, whatever. I call Aldi, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Don't sleep on them either, because I did for a long time, and I absolutely love them. So anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I was a little chatty today, but I really miss you guys, and I had a couple stories to tell y'all. Like, had to tell you about that whole wine incident that I had take place the other week. Like, that was just insane. Like, I couldn't even believe that my body was like going through the motions. I'm like, what is going on here? Like, this is crazy. Like, I've never experienced anything like that. Like, I literally felt like I needed my nebulizer machine, and I haven't needed that in years. And of course, every time I possibly need it, number one, it ain't here. It's at my parents' house. Number two, every time I think I need it, the medicine's expired, or I don't have it because I haven't needed to use it in so long. So of course, while I was at the patient first, I did ask them to give me a refill for that, just so I had, just in case, even though I don't need it. But I got the refill, but guess what? The machine's still not here. So I still need to get it from my parents' house. And how did I forget to grab it this weekend when I was there? I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little chatty Cathy, but whatever. You like it, you like it. If you don't, it's okay. It's fine. But I do need your help, though. Seriously. Please show me some love in the comments, y'all. And please help me get to my first 100 subscribers. I'm like on the struggle bus. Like, I'm really trying to get to my first 100 subscribers. So please, please, please help me get there. I'd really appreciate it. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Yay! See ya!